there's going to be some big deaths. There's going to be some big deaths in episode 5.
Mm-hmm.
It always is. It always is. And
Yeah,
it's
because
just a matter. It's
I'm
just a
sorry.
matter of, is Joyce going to be one of them?
I think she is gonna be one of them, but is it gonna be somebody else for the Thomas family, or is one of them Thomas boys going to jail?
If anybody go to jail, it's definitely going to be Marvin. I mean, if that's the only person that can go to jail, right? Don't you
That's
think?
how I feel. I feel like it's two ways he could go. Either he gonna help Juke out because now this stuff is having some blowback from what happened,
hmm
or the mobsters gonna get him, or Unique. One of the three.
Man, golly, I don't want Unique to do it, but he might.
I don't want him to do it either, but we gotta throw early into the mix. We know he kicking the bucket. The question is it this episode or the next episode? And it might be this one. So we're gonna take a look at this trailer and see what's up. You ready? All right, let me
When I move with the plan and the purpose. That's hard, but not too hard.
Word. Kanan Stark is into a whole lot of bad things. Being his best friend is dangerous business.
Keep doing what I tell you to do. You'll be all right.
Still ain't talked about what you did.
I didn't kill nobody. I'm about to be fucking every piece of her life. I never hurts to have partners in crime.
All right, so what you think, Lamont?
I got so many thoughts. Marvin at the bedside. Mama's about to kick the bucket. I'm intrigued by OC. And does Unique have him in his pocket or not?
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering who Garcia is talking to, saying that being Kanan's friend is dangerous. Is he talking to Crystal or is he talking to OC? Could only be one of them two.
Well, you know what? I got some more pictures. So you ready to take us? You know how we shoot it and go back and forth and make our predictions. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh Lord.
Now the question is did he kick the bucket already, or are they looking for him? Is this when they was looking for him?
Man. Now see, we knew the mama was going to come back sooner or later. Like we knew that was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, is he dead or is he alive?
No.
I think that mama is. I think that in this scene we are to believe that he's famous is still alive, and that the mama is asking Kanan and Juke, have they seen him or do they know where he went at?
Exactly. That's what I think is going on. They looking for him.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know Famous had a brother. Did you?
Like they flashed him a long time ago, but then we haven't seen him since.
Oh, you know what? You're right. You know when we saw him? You just jogged my memory. When remember when he got kicked out the house and she saw him in the street because he stole the money out of her pocketbook?
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Then.
Yep, that's exactly. And the season that we had D Weave, he got flashed in that season too.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give this sister a like. And if you're feeling real nasty, give her a super chat. And if you're feeling super nasty, give her a super chat over $10. This young lady works as hard as she possibly can to keep you guys engaged, bring the heat for you on these reviews. And it's great to just give her a little recognition. So give my sister a little props up here tonight. Throw her some super chats.
So I you know what? So basically we're getting are we getting a flashback, or is this what is going on now? Because remember, Jessica's supposed to be there. They looking for him.
Muchi, I don't know. That mama looked really, really young in this picture.
Yeah.
I mean, it's from the side, so and the hair looks rather youthful. if I could say that, the hair looks rather youthful.
See, now you're gonna
This
make
might
me
be,
go dig in to look for the mother's. You think it's another lady playing her? You think this is a aunt? You think he's going to hide out somewhere? What's your thoughts?
I don't believe Famous is dead. That's first and foremost. So all y'all that be telling me you think Marvin done burned him up and all that, I don't believe that. I think that this is a flashback, pure and simple.
Okay, I could believe that. Let's look at the next one. So where are they? Are they? Oh, they at the police
Uh oh.
station. Who? Wait,
This.
who roughed her up? You see her face?
Yeah, man.
Now
And
that's
Mucci, is that a social worker or a teacher?
you know
The
what?
the, the black lady to the left.
It might be a social worker. Who's this? You sure this little boy is Famous brother? It's not Jessica's son.
Look, you got me on that one. Um, it
So Marcus, who is he? Who is that little boy? Put it in the chat, boo.
and see, and this is obviously a school because look, you look in the background, there's like little stuff on the wall. Then you got this little Anglo-Saxon girl with her glasses on. They at some kind of school. Um, Mucci, is there any chance this is a flashback to when Famous was a kid, or drop that? You on mute, sis.
You know what? You might be right. I'm looking at the pants. It's acid wash. We were a little bit past that, past the 90s. So this might be a flashback when Famous was little.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Oh
Sort of like,
goodness.
yeah, sort of like that what they did with the Tada children.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Thank you, Nay
Um,
Basket. Hmm.
and shout out to Inga coming through with the 499. Good looking, sis.
All right, Inga. Oh, hold up. Let me look. Let me do my little thing when I get my money, money, money. My money.
Yeah, got money, money. Yeah, yeah.
All right, girls, get up. Y'all know what that means. There's money upstairs. Come on.
I love it.
You like that,
Love,
Lamont?
love it. Love
Look.
it. Classic. All right. Now, Mucci, my daughter want to say hi.
Oh, put her
As she comes in
on.
here, eating her Granny Smith apple. Come on,
Oh, you
Elle.
got you
Mucci
got a
wants,
Granny Smith apple.
yeah, Elle loves Granny Smith apples.
Oh, and
Come
she
on,
got
let
another
me.
bonnet. She got zebra.
Yeah, she
Ooh.
got all kinds of bonnets.
How many bonnets you got,
There
L?
you go, Elle.
L, how many bonnets you got? Is it
4.
4? Oh, you stylish girl. You stylish. How- Wait, I don't know why. Do y'all see me going off screen or anything? Because it's lagging.
I see you on screen.
Okay, boo. You doing good today?
Yep.
You being a good big sister?
Yep.
Okay, so you gonna be good and go to bed for your daddy?
Yep.
All right, say good night.
Good night, Dada.
Good night. Yes, we say prayers when I'm done. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so let's go to the next flick, Lamont.
Okay. Oh
She
Lord,
is
have mercy.
getting worse. You see this?
Yeah. So this must be the scene before they take her to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And Mucci, I think she kicking the bucket this episode. Post your comments, y'all. Is Joyce done this episode? I think she is, Mucci. I think
I
she
think
done.
so too. You know what? We could do better tonight. You know what we're gonna do, Lamont? We're gonna
What we
put up
gonna
a
do?
poll. We're gonna put up a poll.
Okay.
And then when we
Okay.
get to matter of fact, you put it up because I know you got more people over there. This is the question. Will Mama Joyce kick the bucket in this episode coming up? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I know you
Yeah.
probably know how to word it better than me though.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna say kick the bucket. Everybody know what that means. We got a older crowd up in this piece. Now,
Yeah.
Muchi, is she gonna kick the bucket before things get better with her and Rock?
I don't know. I hope not, because I think that's probably why. Remember that other picture where we saw those tears?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what that might be from, or it might be
Damn.
even worse. Look, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it wrong. It might be worse. Okay.
Oh no. Oh Lord, have mercy.
It might be worse.
It could be. It could be.
All right. So let's go to the next flick.
Okay.
Look, somebody getting roughed up.
You got that? Oh Lord.
He looked like a cheap horse sitting there like that on that desk. Like he
He
been
sure
used and
do.
abused.
Look, and he had some funny lines in that last episode. Homeboy was like, "This stack is plenty of money." Where I don't know if that's his uncle, his daddy, whoever it was like, "Look, we ain't getting out this game. We taking that money. What up, Big Brillo? Appreciate you, homie, giving this sister that $5, man. Muchi be working it hard." I think he got roughed up by Marvin.
And you know what? You all
I
right.
think
Look, you all right, brother. Look, he there.
There we go.
So what
There
you
we
think
go.
they done cut the supply off? Do you think that's what's going on right now?
I think more so Rock is in a position right now where she's in catch-up mode.
Mm-hmm.
She's been hit with her stashes. She's losing people on the corners left and right. And homeboy right here might be going a little slow on the uptake. And then they're still trying to get information on who's been causing this ruckus in her business. And so I think she might got Marvin, he's sliding folks money, but now she want him to do a little bit of roughhousing to see if that's going to work to get information. And something probably went on over here. He had a roughhouse little nephew over there, little Dragon Ball Z nephew.
Yeah. I think he gonna tell him right away. I think he gonna tell right away too.
Now, Muchi, is there any chance that this team right here might try to get out the game on the low?
They want to. I think he probably is. I think he put his foot down, the father.
Mm-hmm.
But that one still wanna get money with them.
Oh yeah, he want to get paid.
Yeah.
He want to be the next Asian pop group. And it take money to do that, Muchi. It takes
he
money.
He want to be K-pop. You got that right.
Exactly. He want to be K-pop and pop like it's hot.
Moving on. So, but so this must have been after Mama Joyce fell, because look at Juke's face, because that's Mama Joyce's kitchen.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. But Juke got a lot of thoughts going through her head right now, Muchi.
Mm-hmm.
She is dealing with a lot. She just had one major kill to save her daddy. Mm-hmm. And nobody took care of that crime scene the way they should have. Nobody took care of the body.
Exactly.
And now she's over here having to witness Mama Joyce kick the bucket, basically. All this stuff is falling on Juke's head. All this is just making Juke more and more turned out to the dark side.
Yep. Especially the grandmother dying.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Now, Muchi, did you read the title of this upcoming episode?
Let's get into it. I was waiting for you.
Oh,
that's why I had to go off the screen. See you feeding right off of me. Me and you is bouncing back and forth, brother.
So yeah, we got this.
This is the synopsis. It's the nail that sticks up. It says Rock and Marvin navigate a dwindling supply of product. Like I said, they cut off their supply, while Lulu and Emani scout artists together. So this is how he gonna get close to her. Joyce's conditions worsens. Famous mother desperately tries to find him. So that is the flashback that we're getting from that. So that is his
Yep.
little brother is not famous. All right.
Now, Muchi, when you hear the title of this episode, The Nail That Sticks Up, you are the hammer, Muchi. You are our honorary hammer. So, what nail is sticking up out of all the people on power that's got to get nailed back into the floor?
Unique.
Unique.
He got to get nailed back into the floor. It's going to be either him. Yeah, who you think?
I'm thinking Marvin because he keep making all these mistakes. He's doing it's either for me, Muchi, it's either Marvin or Kanan because these are the two that are sticking up in her business and are moving behind her back, and she's gonna be the Muchi hammer that's got to nail them back into the ground.
Okay.
And if I had to pick one of the two that they're representing, I would say most likely Marvin because I think it's too late for Kanan. Kanan really want to get from underneath his mama. Marvin, I feel like Rock can nail him back into the ground. So if I had to pick one, I would say it's definitely going to be Marvin.
Okay, well, since we still on Juke,
yeah,
Brillo said, why is Lulu not trying to make music with Jukebox? Do you think we're going to get that kind of conversation? Or do you think she just had it with Lulu because he disappointed her too many times?
I think she's just had it with the music industry, period. I mean, like she had so many disappointments with it. She had Crystal had people try to jump her, a member of the group. Then she caught feelings for Aisha, and Aisha just basically dissed her in essence. Like it wasn't a hard diss, but it was a hard pass. I'm going to keep my college alone without you. And then Lulu did her wrong. So I just think she's done with music. I mean, I would love to see her do something like that, but I just think she's done with music. And maybe Lulu and Cross Color Imani can go and holler at Juke, and that might can help convince her to get back into the game. Even offer the chick a sign-on bonus. Let her get up there and do a duet or something with B Rilla.
Okay. All right, so let me go to this. That's famous tape. So is he gone? Look at Kanan's face. He look like he crying.
Yeah. He do.
So do you think we're gonna find out that he kicked the bucket this episode?
I hope not. Man, I hope not. Because then if they tell us he kicked the bucket, we got to know who did it, why they did it, or they try to make it a suicide.
Exactly.
I really think, Muchi, that he's not dead, hopefully, and that he can come back and be down with Kanan and his organization.
All right. Now, Brilla, we're not going to be calling my boo a sucker.
Oh. Hey, Muchi.
Okay, we already talking about that.
Muchi, let that man call somebody a sucker, Muchi. It's just word. Let him dump on.
All right. So look, you see what's going on. You see the eye contact. You see that gaze that Lulu's giving her, right?
And I see that bob that she giving him. Yes, I do.
So is this gonna go down? Got the drawers?
Hey, look. You can pull a scene from Boomerang, clear off that whole damn table with one arm swoop, and get the action right there and shake down some of them records off the wall. That's what you can do right there. Get the draws. Records off the wall.
Right in the office?
Right? Yeah, why not? Why not? You know, I mean, and I mean, hey, if you like carpet burns, get it on the floor. Get it on the floor.
Get it on the floor. Now, are we getting this conversation like Marvin? You effed up. Cause look at Rock's face.
Yeah, she's not happy. She is not happy at all. And remember, Muchi, I was just saying, Marvin or Kanan is the nail sticking up and Rock got to be the hammer to knock him down.
Talk about it.
This is her probably getting in his butt, either about him doing the dirty work for Stefano or him letting Early be a business associate with Stefano and sticking up for him.
Oh yeah, she is gonna tell him that's a bonehead move.
Oh yeah, she 100%. She gonna know that's a bonehead move, and she's probably getting on him about, okay, now you need to do something to fix that, fix it quick.
Yeah, she is gonna tell him that's a bonehead move. So
Well,
is it gonna be this? Is it gonna be this?
Muchi, do you think that how long? What when the stuff go down with Early? Do you think that Stefano is going to have Marvin replace him, or he's going to have Marvin pay for it with his ass?
I think. Say it again now. He's gonna kick the bucket. The question is it gonna be? The question is it gonna be Unique or is it going to be Marvin? Because both of them is got their M game down pat. Even though Marvin be messing up, it's a chance we might see that. Well, do you think it's GTD?
Oh my!
He got the drawers look.
And then Muchi got the nerve to get y'all the golden draws.
Look, got the draws.
Well, you know he's gonna get him.
Got the drawers. Look,
yeah,
you said what episode did you say it again? I've left my book upstairs. You said it's gonna happen in this
episode 7. I said episode 7.
All right.
You want me to tell you what episode you said? I can pull out the notebook.
Take it out because I left mine upstairs.
Okay. All right. Monique Nicole, she said this coming up episode.
So Monique might be right on this. Momo might be right.
Muchi is not going to happen this quick. There ain't no way.
I don't think so either. I think this is the part where the connection is happening.
Exactly.
There's a connection there. Look at Lulu and look at how he looking at her.
Well, Muchi, let's talk about that. Usually, not in this circumstance, before the man can fall into the draws, he's got to win the woman over emotionally and some of her trust. But when you got a thing that's this roaring hot, like our son about the supernova, like Cross Colors Imani is, she ain't worried about none of that. She's like, forget all that. Let's get to the action and let us make our own music together. That's where Imani is at with everything.
So she's saying, let's make music and you gonna get these draws.
Get these draws, records off the wall. Get these draws, the records fall off the wall. But Muchi, be really going to try to step to Imani. I mean, like
she gonna shoot him down. She gonna shoot him down, and that might cause a rift between him and Lulu.
Definitely,
especially if she do it like in a messed up way.
Now, I don't see her doing it like that because it's still part of the company. But I could easily see B Rilla not wanting to take no for an answer and being a little bit more persistent.
Look, I had to bring GTD to tonight because
Lulu's one of your boys, Muchi. How do you feel about him going GTD, getting the panty draws?
Look, he gonna get the drawers. Lulu always get the drawers. The question is, where he gonna bang her at? He ain't afraid to bang somebody in some studio. We already seen that happen.
Hey.
Now you talking about the desk and all of that, and I'm looking at this. Can it happen? Maybe, maybe not.
Okay. I mean, it can happen. You can get that action on a desk. It's the perfect height. It's the perfect height.
Got the draws. Okay.
Oh. We know what this is all about, Muchi.
Yeah.
I think we know what this. It's only two things this could be about: Joyce and that shooting. And what are they going to do about that shooting? Like that was the dirtiest crime scene ever in power history almost.
I know
Something's got to
people seeing
give.
them leaving.
Yep.
This
And
is
then
not good.
look at Marvin got the cut on his arm. And like we
Mm-hmm.
said last night, there's going to be some DNA on that knife.
Oh heck yeah! I don't understand why they ain't get the knife, especially Marvin. That's what happens when he get mad. He don't think. So we seeing
Hmm.
that because it was all emotion there. You hit my baby. I'm coming for you.
Hmm. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, I think that there are a lot of men who are watching this that if somebody was to shove your daughter on the concrete like that, put scars on the faces, you might be going out head hunting too without a gun.
Mm-hmm. So this is when she telling him to, lean on people, but don't push too hard. Do you think
Yep.
he gonna mess this up too?
Yep. Yep.
Who you think he gonna take out? You think he gonna like? We already see that he's going to talk to the people, the supply. So do you think
Yep.
that the son is going to get jacked up even more? But I think she was there when that happened. Though we seen that in the little trailer. Hey, One Journey.
Hmm.
So we seen that in the
He
trailer.
I don't think he gonna shoot K-pop, but I do think that he gonna rough him up pretty bad.
Yeah, I could see
He
that
gonna
happening.
he gonna rough that ass up pretty bad.
So you think it's
Um,
going to be blowback from it?
it could be. It could be. But K-pop and his dad is not really in a position into which they can do anything, to be honest with you, Musi. What can they do other than go tell the police? And if
True.
they done that, they be telling on themselves.
Okay.
The
Mm.
fly in the ointment, Muchi, that we ain't really discussed is your boy Unique.
And
And
we get
what?
into him.
Oh, okay, my bad. My bad.
We get into him. I got a whole bunch of pictures. Shorty Doo Wop. What's up with Shorty Doo Wop and Kanan? Do you think he knows something's up? Do you think he don't want to do this anymore because Unique probably scared the life out of him, tossing him across the room like a sack of potatoes?
Hmm. Little crisscross. Totally crossed out. He is that Moochie, is there any chance he'll come clean and realize that it was Unique, other than just saying it was the dark guy with the facial and all that? Like, I want to know, did Unique do something to him? Because I just don't see Unique popping up there, taking the money, and leaving OC alive for no reason.
Do you think they coming up short because they been coming? Remember, he was saying that they was running out of supply in the earlier episodes. Do you think he
Mhm.
been skimming the till? Because remember, he was
No,
like Kanan's theory. Kanan said to solve that problem, we gonna pay the newer guys less. So do you think he was
right.
skimming the till?
Well, it sounds like Crystal feels that way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Crystal's highly skeptical of this nigga,
Yeah,
highly
she is.
skeptical. And I think that skepticism could be something where he's setting the booty up for Unique somehow, some way. And you know what? He might be skimming. I mean, as short as he is, you wouldn't see it coming. Oh man, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Y'all take that back. Take that back. Oh,
Okay, so she
look.
was there when he got roughed up.
Yep.
So it ain't him.
Hmm.
It's somebody else. He messed up somewhere else now. Do you think she know about the whole thing with Jukebox and the guy and him going there? Do you think that was that conversation?
It could be. I mean, dude, he basically got the gun at my man's mouth. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like whatever this is, it ain't pretty. And is there any chance that they skimming too?
Look, we already saw the nephew at the restaurant. Remember, he was
Yep.
taking stuff. Maybe that was
Hmm.
their whole plan. They was all skimming. And that's probably
Good
why her
point.
stuff was looking raggedy. I wouldn't be surprised if Quan told them to do that.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Cause look, it leads
yeah,
to this with him eating an
yeah,
orange, looking all with his hair.
boy. Damn double dragon. Lord have mercy. Eating the orange. 100% he talking to Rock. That's who he talking to. Is he a Rock or Kanan?
Hmm.
I I would most likely think it's Rock
I'm looking
because
at his face. I think you're right on that one.
and Rock might be telling him, look, bro, I'm chucking the deuces of your dumb ass. I'm through with you. I got my own connect now from Saudi from Afghan, and
Hmm.
I don't need you. I don't need you no more. He might be sitting there, with his hair all out, not his chest, his hair all out, thinking, B, you don't talk to me like this. I taxed you for a reason. You ain't got nowhere else you can go. And the issue here is Rock is now going to have to worry about whoever has been infiltrating her already, which she don't know about that we know. And now she's gonna have Double Dragon and the whole Karate Kid team chasing her down if she's gonna really be bringing in that Afghani drug.
Mm. So, do you think he's saying I still got you because your son working for me? Do you think he gonna let that cat out of the bag?
No, he too smart for that. He too now unless she get under his skin good enough, I think he would be smarter than to tell her she's got the sun under the thumb. Because if he does tell her that, my
Hmm.
theory about Marvin being the nail that's sticking up is going to be ruined, and it would have to be Kanan that she's going to have to knock back down.
Yeah. So let me go back here. Let me go back to this one. Do you think he getting high on his own supply on their supply? They
Yeah,
saying
why
he
not?
on drugs in the chat.
Yeah, why not? I believe
Mm.
he is. Why not? I
So
mean, I
not
mean,
only
he was.
you had the nephew, you got this one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, Muchi, when you got access to that much drugs around you, and you see how fast Homeboy was talking and telling jokes. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
this dude ain't Eddie Murphy. He don't just wake up out the bed funny. He got to get himself coked up to be this funny. And did you see how badly he wanted that money?
That's probably why the father don't want to do this no more because he know his son is messing with that stuff.
Hmm.
Mm.
The
Something to
money
think
ain't
about.
worth it for him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The money ain't worth it for him. Wow, damn. Mm.
Yeah, it is him. See, that's the same place. See?
Yep. Yep. Oh yeah. And he ain't even being a gentleman. He could at least offer her a peach to go with the peach she's sitting on.
Exactly.
Damn, Double Dragon.
She
Just an
looking at him
a-hole
like
across
she
the
do.
board.
If he was in so rolling so deep, Rock would have took him out herself.
Well, right now, the look on his face versus the look on her face, it looks like she's in control of this entire conversation, the entire room. He looks disgusted to eat that peach, and she looks a little sly that he's sitting there thinking he got the upper hand. I think she's whatever she telling him, he is not feeling it, and she is feeling good about it. And you know
Mm.
what? It's going to be good to me because I ain't like the way he treated her rolling up damn Asian Jackson 5 on bikes the other episode. I ain't like that. Not one
It,
bit.
it remind me of a scene out of Black Rain. Remember Black Rain with Michael
I
Douglas?
remember Black Rain. That's a good one, Moochie. That's a good one. That is a good one.
So let's look at the chat.
Okay.
Look, I gotta do my little money dance.
Yeah. Money. Yeah.
All right, girls, get up. Y'all know what that means. There's money upstairs. Come on.
All right. So look, let me. Quan could tell that Rock. Thank you for the super chat. Quan could tell Rock that Kanan is moving product for him. Yeah, I definitely could see him doing that. Cause like I said, he gonna be like, yeah, you ain't working for me no more, but your son is. And that's probably why she looking like that right now. What you think, Lamont?
I agree. Rock is probably telling him, look, I got my own supply now. I don't need you. And probably some other choice words that he don't want to hear coming from a woman. You know what I'm saying? Especially back in this day.
Talk about it.
But this ain't no this is not the type of woman that's sitting around the house waiting on her husband to come home with the check and she cooking and carrying the babies. You feel me? Rock was women's movement before there was a women's movement. That's what she doing, and he don't like one bit of it.
Okay, so those I think the super chats that was I can't even see they going. The other ones. I know Brillo gave me one, but I should have looked at the comment. Oh.
You lost your super chats, Muchi?
I can't see them unless they yours. I think maybe they might be yours, brother.
No, they ain't mine for sure. They ain't mine. Let's see here.
Okay,
you
here
got
go another one.
You get Big Brillo. Yeah, there go DeMarcus. Yep.
Marvin will pistol with David because David is a crackhead. I think he might be doing that.
Yeah.
What's your take?
Yo, 100%. 100%. Or you know, he caught David with his pockets full of stuff. Nobody got no time for that.
She a pack. What up? Thank you. You calling me to go?
What's going on, Big Brillo? I hope them kids up there in Detroit treating you good.
All right. Thank you, RC.
Yes.
All right. Did you put the poll up, Lamont?
Oh, Muchi, I forgot.
All right. But I did. So let me see. Let me see what's going on with it. Did y'all scroll to the top and cast y'all vote? I thought I put it up. I don't see it. Did y'all see the poll at the top of the chat? You know why I don't see it? Because I'm in StreamYard. You dodo. I thought I put it up. I don't see it at all.
Well, you know that they'll let us know. They'll let us know in the comment section, Muchi, for sure.
This is true.
You know, we'll have some videos to talk about then. Dale said no. Tamika, what's up, Tamika? She said yes.
Okay, Dale don't have it because he on your page.
Okay. Paige wants to know what's the question. I got here late.
All right, so listen, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna put a hammer up if you think Mama Joyce is gonna kick the bucket in this episode coming up. Yes. Okay. Oh, 90% said yes. 10% said no. Wow, Tamika, okay. Thank you.
Good looking, sis.
Highlight Tamika comment.
Good looking, sis. Good looking.
Thank you, boo.
Good looking. Appreciate you. Oh wow. Okay. Well, Muchi, that means Mama Joyce kicking that bucket.
Yeah.
She's done.
Sally said she voted. Okay. What's going on here? I don't see it. But anyway, let me see if okay, everybody putting hammers up. Look.
Hey, you got double hammers, okay? And triple
they like,
hammers.
She definitely going. Once you saw that picture with her laying on the ground and the bed, the hospital bed being in there, you know it's a wrap.
Yeah, Muchi laying on the ground. She had her Cleo do-rag on and a moo-moo. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I forbid my grandma from wearing moo-moos because it seems like when them old heads put on moo-moos, that's when the buckets start coming.
Uh-oh. Well, you know what, though? They got some stylish ones, but I digress.
They do?
Yeah.
They do?
I seen them on TikTok. Nice patterns and everything.
If I was to tell my grandma to go on TikTok, she's going to think it's a Tic Tac that you put in your mouth. It took her forever to figure out about Facebook. She kept calling it the book, like it was a notebook.
Yeah, she looked like she done there.
Yeah, she done. She done.
Look, Paige said, I ain't never wearing no muumuu.
Thank you, Paige. Thank you. Thank you. You trust me. As long as you don't wear a muumuu, you're gonna live a very long life past 100. You ain't gotta put on no muumuus.
No, the muumuu transitioned into the sundresses. That's what happened.
Oh, for real?
I think so, because those the ones where Look, I'm trying to keep it PG because it's early.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm sure Granddad.
It'll be GTD, but there won't be no D. You get what I'm saying?
Look,
No draws.
I get what you're saying. I was about to say them little old granddaddies at the retirement home. They probably love seeing them ladies come through in the muumuus.
Right? Rock might pull that will be the push for Kanan. What do you mean when you say that, though? Do you think she gonna get him? Do you think it's that time, what we've been asking for, that Kanan get roughed up by one of his uncles? Would she say push, but not too hard?
If he do get roughed up, it definitely ain't gonna be Lulu to do it.
It'll be Marvin.
It'll be Marvin. It could be Muchi. It could be. Could be.
Yep, snaps and pops just sitting back waiting for the ish to hit the fan. Yes, they are, because they stirred the pot. They letting the stew marinate right now. But
100%.
Yeah, definitely.
And Quan too. Quan too.
I think Quan and Snaps and Pops was in cahoots together with this.
That's a good point.
Because if they get rid of Rock, they're gonna get a bigger piece of the pie.
Right. Now, Muchi, can I say one thing before I get ready to get up out of here?
We both getting ready to get up out of here. Unless I'm gonna see if my girls want to come up.
What do you think is going to happen with the conversation between Jukebox and Mara? What's think going to happen is Juke definitely ain't telling Mara that she killed Aaron, but will Mara be happy about this since she was getting beat, or will she have questions and want to know, did Juke do it and tell it? If he was in the military and all that, I'm thinking Mara about to get paid.
Heck yeah, she might be telling her thank you.
Okay.
But I don't think she's going to say anything, no. Juke is going to deny it.
Right. But she's the one that told Juke third floor and all that. So if Garcia, somebody starts sniffing around and they figure they're going, because they're going to ask Mara, she's the wife. That could put Juke in a compromising position where she might have to take care of Mara too.
Do you think she'll do that? Now that a part of her is getting the thrill of taking out people.
Yeah.
Do you think we might see that happen?
We might, but I know something else we're going to see happen too, Muchi.
What?
Well, when we refer to the women on Women Action, we don't call it GTD. We call it munching that carpet. And I think she's going to be munching on some old Mara carpet.
So you think? No, I think it's going to be the other way around. I think Mara going to be licking her like a lollipop. Okay. I'm just saying.
I mean, since it is past 9 o'clock, you want to go Muchi after dark, they can be doing each other at the same time. They
got the link. The girls is coming if you want to step out.
Oh,
look, we going to take it.
Y'all, your boy about to get up out of here. I ain't trying to get nobody in YouTube jail no more.
YouTube jail either. I remember I was in there for 90 days. I was in the clink.
Me too. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am out of here. dropping some more videos this coming week. I just dropped the interview I did with Mariah Robinson. She played in Reacher this past season. Fantastic actress. Fellas, great to look at. But even more important, you can feel her spirit in the interview. So I would say go check that out. It's on my channel right now.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So thank you for coming out. God
All right.
bless.
All right, my sister. Dang, just give me the straight up why can't
Russell Simmons.
Russell Simmons, yeah.
Look, I gotta get an intro for you for you now, since we doing this
on
the
reg, yeah. And we might even be
on the regular. So I gotta do some kind of
protection. And we might even be adding Godfather of Harlem on the reg too. So y'all hold us down, baby. And Muchi, I'll see you later.
All right. Later.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay. I figure I'll stay. You think Mama Joyce is gonna kick the bucket this episode?
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I really hope so. I'm tired of her. Yeah, it's time for her to go and fall over into her collard greens and dry cornbread. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
It's time for her to go. I mean, she ain't added nothing to the story. No, you know, this is the most we done got this woman the whole time she been on Raising Kanan.
Mm-hmm.
So she probably not ready to go. She probably liking her checks right now.
Yeah.
This actress, you know what I'm saying? You know, sorry. Shout out to the actress, but our Mama Joyce got to go. It's time.
But she's playing it good.
Oh yeah, she's doing a good job.
Starting to like Joyce. I was starting to like Joyce.
Oh, you starting to like her?
Okay, so
because she saved, right? And she gone to church now. She saved.
Mm-hmm. So, what kind of resources does the New Jersey crime boss give unique? Manpower or money or both?
Maybe both. That's a good one.
He might get both.
That's both. Mm-hmm.
He might get both because if he could still be rocking out, making money in Jersey for a minute, and then he gonna come back and take New York from Rock, or that's what's in his mind.
Right. This gonna be a battle. This not gonna be easy for her. It's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be a battle.
I agree.
It's definitely gonna be a battle. And earlier when y'all showed those pictures of the flashback, I mean, famous. That's a flashback.
Like when he was a little boy, or like
earlier? Yeah, little boy. I think that's a flashback. That's not no new characters. I mean, not no new. You know, that's a flashback. That's what I think.
You think so?
That's what I believe. I don't know nothing. I'm just guessing. I believe that might be a flashback. Showing him as a little boy with the mother.
Yeah. Okay.
Just the way they look. Look how they dress. I know it's the 90s, but that look more like 80s. How they dress and everything.
Yeah.
You know, but
that's what I said too with the acid wash jeans. So you saw.
Yeah, he had the little curly afro. That looked like a little young Puerto Rican kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So, and then when y'all talked about Marvin and Jukebox, yeah, they're gonna talk about what happened. And exactly. I think Jukebox gonna probably tell him, let's leave it alone. Let's not talk about it.
Look, he looked like a cheap whore.
Oh yeah, he on the cocoa real bad. Remember he kind of crazy. He look cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs too.
Y'all think she look like Apollonia for real?
I don't think he like Apollonia. Who looks like
the side profile? Yeah, that's like the Princess Ages. That's why it might.
Oh, you made right there.
I think you're right. I think you're right with the flashback.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's what other people in the chat earlier had said. I don't know if y'all saw, but yeah, they
I'm looking at the slouch socks. I'm looking at what she got on. I'm looking at the hair, and the mother didn't look like how she looked when we saw her.
Remember, the mother looked older when we last saw her. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's why I think it's a flashback too. I agree with you now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And here, this mother look younger. So,
do you think that that famous mother came from an abusive relationship.
I mean, maybe, because did we ever hear about our fathers?
No, we never heard about famous father.
I'm gonna go back to season 1, see if I pick up any dialogue. I don't know nothing about them saying nothing about a father.
I didn't hear anything about that either.
So yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, so maybe.
Do you think they supply is gonna get cut off?
I think he gonna try, but Marvin ain't gonna have that. You know Marvin. He ain't going for it. I think he gonna try though. What's this guy's name?
I could see that happening. Yeah, Queen Yolanda's nice profile picture. She said that's famous in them family.
Yeah, as a little kid. That's a flashback. At least that's what I believe.
Yeah, if anything, DeMarcus knows. Famous never said anything about his father.
No, we never heard it. We only know about Mama, and we know about the sister named Jessica, right? So, and we never really saw the mother that much anyway. Only here and there.
This is true. Only time we saw when she caught him in the house with the chick, and then when she put him out because
the mother might have had like a total of 3 scenes or something. 3, you know what I'm saying? 2, 3 times. When you see the mother no more than 3, I give her a 4 at the max, but I don't think we've seen it even 4 times, maybe 3 times.
Right, true.
Yeah. So yeah, we don't know nothing about our father, so we don't know what's up with that.
Okay, so this is what Dale says. Dale says this is why I think of Jessica's a Fed came straight from Baltimore and followed famous to the Thomas family.
Wait a minute,
you think
came
so?
straight from
Baltimore.
Wait a minute, she came from L.A.
She came from L.A. Remember, she was out
Remember,
in
she
LA
left to go L.A. because she signed a record label or something. You know, she came back. She claimed she came back to handle some business, and she wanted to check on. She told Lou at the bar, during that flashback scene, I'm coming to check on my family too. She was here
and she also said I got some contacts, Lou, but remember he was out of it then.
Yeah, that's before rehab. Remember, it was the 3 months prior to him going to rehab, and he ain't want nothing to do with her. He told her to F off, pretty much, got his face.
Exactly.
You know, and so, but since then, Lou told little Kanan that Jessica said she's worried about her brother, and that the mama also said she's been she's been gone to the cops asking questions about where her son is. So I don't think they know where he's at. You know, unless they lying and all that. But
wait a minute, Dale. What you trying to say? Are you trying to say the guy that Marvin roughed up is Jessica's and them parents? I don't think
Jessica said she was in Baltimore with their father. Okay. Let me ask Dale this. Dale, tell me which episode, which season, and what episode, so that I can go back. I will try to find that clip and watch it.
He's saying it was the first season, her first appearance. But so that's you talking about when he met her at the diner? Oh, that's kind of far back.
Is it Jessica or is it that other girl? The other girl who got unalive. What's the other girl Lou was messing with? Is it Jessica or that other girl? You know, both of them girls look alike. So
Caesar, that was her name?
The one who was a singer.
Caesar, something like that. I can't remember her name. I might be pronouncing it wrong.
You know, because I've been thinking about going back watching on the first season again. You know, to start from the beginning.
That's right. Thanks to Marcus. All right. Thanks, Muchi. Hey, I've been watching and listening to you in the mouth while cooking dinner. Hope your dinner came out good.
Hey, Queen. Yeah, Queen. I'm about to eat me some crab legs.
Oh nah, cause I
Mm.
remember at the diner, Jessica was living in Baltimore with her dad. Yeah, but she just came when she came back this season. She was in California, cause that's where
Yeah,
she
she
went.
said that. She said that in this season, first episode, that flashback scene. She came
Right.
into the bar and that's what yeah. So she didn't say nothing about Baltimore. And we only can go by the dialogue they gave us. So that's what I'm trying to go by. You know.
Okay.
Maybe her dad was in Baltimore. But I don't think he in no Baltimore. But then again, they could write that in because maybe Dale caught that and picked it up and remembered it. They could
Mm-hmm.
maybe he could have ran off to Baltimore. But this Negro didn't had no money. So why Famous gonna get to Baltimore?
Shoot, you don't know if Kanan gave him money to get out of town.
That's true. Cause
Kanan
right
got money
now,
to send him out of town
oh
now.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, they keeping everything hush hush. Remember, Kanan not really saying nothing. Every time somebody asks him about Fame,
He
he
just
not
say he
really
don't know.
saying. He just saying, yeah, I don't know, and he not even giving no kind of answer. He just being very vague. So y'all could be y'all could be right on that. I don't know. They could be hiding this character so tight that he just we're gonna be shocked. I don't know, but mm, we shall see. We shall see. This story is getting better each week. So we shall see. Are we gonna is
Okay, I hope
unique
she's.
gonna be in this season? I mean, not this season. This
He gonna
episode.
be in this episode. He gonna be running amok. You ain't see him. Did you look? Did you see? Was you on
Uh,
in the beginning to see the trailer?
no, I ain't see the trailer yet. Mm-mm.
All right, hold up. Let me get it up.
He said, "I hope Jessica and Imani cross paths. Why? Why would they cross paths too? If she
Yeah,
gone,
why you?
if she's gone back to L.A., how would she be in New York to cross paths with Imani?
I can't even show my cat fight video because I ain't. I can't even show my cat fight video.
Oh, it's on your computer. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's on the big dog. But
Mm-hmm.
I can't show this.
You know, I feel like our conversations have really helped me. I'm getting better. And I know you got a lot going on. I don't want to take up any more time with my bullshit.
Yeah, I do not need to see that.
You
That
ain't want to
day,
see Gerald?
Gerald the Rat is doing an Olympic split. Okay, Gerald the Rat should get a gold medal for that split. Oh my goodness.
Okay, look.
When I move with the plan and the purpose. Press hard, but not too hard.
Or Kanan Stark is into a whole lot of bad things. Being his best friend is dangerous business.
Keep doing what I tell you to do. You'll be all right. Still ain't talked about what you did.
I didn't kill nobody.
I'm about to be fucking every piece of her life. It never hurts to have partners in crime.
So you
Mm.
you see him?
Okay, what about Mara and why did she say I didn't take out underline somebody? Why would she?
She was talking to the girl.
I
She
know,
must
but
have
why
asked
would
her
she?
about it.
Okay, but why would she? If I just meet you, Moochie, why would I assume you took out my man, my husband, my ex husband, or
I'll be
whatever?
like, first of all, I don't even know where you live.
That's what I'm saying. So why
That's what she needs to say.
that's why that's what seemed weird to me. Like we got that's why I can't wait to see the dialogue because I need to know why would she say that? Like you just met me, you don't know me from a can of pork and beans. So how the heck? Why would I take out your man? So it don't. So I got to see the whole dialogue of that conversation. Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
Okay, Demarcus
Mhm.
got another thing. Here's another thing he's saying. Famous deletion will bring Jessica and Amani and Oki together. You think so?
Okay, but Imani don't know Famous, so why would it bring her with Jessica?
She might go there to try to get him to get. She might remember she kept asking about Famous, right? They're
Mm-hmm.
looking for acts, right? That's the. Let me read you the synopsis again. I'm gonna read it to you because I don't know if you was on here when I read it to Lamont. But I'm gonna read
I
it to
came in
you.
kind of late.
It's okay. So we're gonna just go back. I wanna hear your thoughts. Okay, it says Rock and Marvin navigate a dwindling supply of product while Lou and Imani scout artists together. Joyce conditions worsens, famous mothers desperately tries to find him. So do you think that Imani is gonna go there
To
and
LA.
try to not to LA, go meet up with go to a famous house to try to get him, try
To,
to
to
try
find
to
where he's
find him.
at. To
Right, because they
ask
really want
questions
to.
about where he's at. Yeah.
Yeah, they really, his album is his record is blowing up on the radio, so they want to still strike while the iron is hot.
Right. So yeah, well, she could probably go and knock on the mom's door. Now, whether Jessica's here now, Jessica's probably gone back to LA, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why do we need to see Jessica and her? So what is DeMarcus trying to see?
Like
If he's
what kind of like I don't know where that's gonna go.
yeah, and why would they be having like even if they see each other, what would they cause to have a confrontation over Lulu or something? That's what he want to see. I'm not really sure where he going with it with that, but I could see Imani knocking on the mama's door.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm looking for fame. We trying to do some bit, and that's and with the mama to see, if she knows where he's at. Now, whether Jessica's still here now, even if Jessica's there, even if Jessica opened the door, I don't see them having no fight and having no beat down. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be that. Um,
Okay, that's why I said earlier, Jukebox might smoke Myra if she talks too much, a potential loose end. You think so? Mm.
well, I mean, it's possible now because Juke got her first unaliving, so it's possible at this
Yeah.
point now.
So you want her to be just like the dude in the Slick Rick song. Another. That's how you want it to be.
That's right. That's right.
That's a good theory, RC though.
hmm And then you said the mother, and then I also
wait.
in our synopsis, you said the mother is going to be looking for famous. So that's where we going to get that flashback.
She did get the address, RC. I didn't see that boy.
She gave Jukebox's address. But when did we see that?
We didn't see that happen.
We ain't see it happen. The last time we saw Myra, they was coming out of the bar, the club. The husband grabbed her up, knocked Jukebox on the ground. The next time we saw, they had her and Marvin, you know what I'm saying, doing what they doing. So we didn't see her give her no address. Like, what scene is this? Like, tell me where it is, because I'll go back right now and watch it. I don't remember seeing. I haven't seen the episode 2 or 3 times, so I don't remember seeing that. I think maybe y'all putting 20 on 10. Y'all.
You think Jessica is with the feds and she's back and forth from she's a suspect to you?
She's okay. Well, I might agree with Dale on this. That it is suspect that she's. I don't trust her. I didn't trust her when she was from the beginning, when we first met this woman. Anyway, from season 1, I ain't never liked Jessica. I never liked Jessica from the beginning.
She just seemed like an opportunist.
Definitely an opportunist. Yeah. So I don't. Anything is possible with her being suspect. We remember somebody along the way said she might be a fed. You know what I'm saying? She might be working with, or she might be working with the feds. Yeah. So
what's up, Stephen Harris? It kind of looks a flashback that could be young, famous in the middle.
Yeah, it's a flashback. If it's not a flashback, then why are we watching this little boy? What's the he ain't had no
Yeah, I didn't know.
he had no little he ain't no other siblings, right?
Nah, Lamont said he had a little brother. It was remember when they seen remember when Famous got kicked out
Yeah.
and the mother bumped into him in the street.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
The little brother was there then, I think.
Yeah, but that's still the way that the mother's hair and everything, the way her
I'm
hairstyle
looking
was
at the hair. It looked like 80s hair. That's
yeah, with the big hair,
yeah. We in
all
the
the
90s
Aquanet
now.
in the jail. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Okay, so
Yeah.
y'all Queen says Jessica said she will be back. I'm like, why though? Her bro home going? Yeah, those ladies about Famous. We get enough people to flesh that Famous out story. To flush that Famous out story. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-mm-mm.
So yeah.
At the end of the show, Mara gave Jukebox the address. She told Jukebox Aaron lived on the top floor.
Okay, I'm gonna go back because I done
I
seen the
got
episode
now
two,
you
three
got me
times.
wanting to go.
No, I'm
Now I
going
gotta go
back
back
watch
and
it
look.
tonight. I'm going back watch it tonight before I go to sleep. I don't remember her giving her the address. When did that happen? Tell me what y'all give it step by step. When did it happen? Because I saw Jukebox got knocked down on the ground.
Somebody got the mark at the 4710 mark.
Okay, RC. Okay,
All
you
right,
know
I'm gonna
something?
look. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look.
I could have been high. Maybe I missed it. Okay.
Okay, now the market says Famous didn't have a brother.
I didn't see no brother. I didn't remember no he having no
I
brother.
didn't remember a brother either. That's why I thought it was a flashback of them in the
Yeah.
80s because of the ass
Yeah.
wash jeans. Let's go
No,
back to
just
the
the way it
picture.
look. It's just the whole way it look. I don't never hear him say nothing about a brother. He only talked because if he had a brother, why wouldn't he ever talk about no little brother?
Mm-hmm.
There is no little brother. So no. Okay, now y'all the little brother part, I think I'm right on that. Now RC said the 4710 mark.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I'm about to put that shit on my TV right now. The 4710
Put
mark.
it on and because I got too much going on here. I'm working on the tablet and my laptop.
Oh wait.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Let me see something. Um,
Let me go
well,
back
wait,
to that picture.
while I'm waiting on my crab legs to finish. Hold on a second.
You making crab legs? What else you cooking?
Got a little crab boil going on with some,
Mm-mm-mm.
with some.
Y'all Queen, what you cooked?
Okay, wait a minute. Let me tell.
All right, let me go to this comment while you look for that. When Stefano, Rock, and Marvin all find out that Unique is alive and has Russo and Baselli widow backing him up, it will be an all-out war. Best believe alliances will have to be made by Rock and Company. That's a
Alliances will have to be made. Um, yeah, look at that picture right there. That look like the mother, look like a young Jessica. From. Okay, wait a minute. That's episode 4 we was at, right? Okay. All right, let me see. I think Marvin slipped and told Shirley that Lulu was in rehab, explaining how Tanner knew where to look. Um, Marvin, did he tell Shirley? Wait a minute, where's my earphone? Oh,
Can y'all hear me now? Oh man, I don't even know if y'all can hear me. Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay, y'all can hear me now. All right. I don't know what's going on. Sorry about the technical issues. Okay, so she made crock pot, black beans, pinto, onion, bell pepper, smoked turkey. Mm-mm. Of course, it tastes good if it was made with love. Mm. Mara will be a loose if. Who's Mara? Who's that? Will be loose if she starts figuring out, piecing things together. Mm. Okay, I don't know, y'all. Well, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do the first thoughts on Friday, cause I might not be able to do it. Hey, Freddie Young, what up? What up? All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, she is a loose end. Do you think she's gonna take her out? She will have to get her comfortable to take her out though, cause that lady already scared. Okay. Yeah, you back? Inga, can you hear me
Oh
now?
no, I was backstage. For some reason, we lost.
I didn't know you got kicked out.
Yeah, and then I thought it was my
I thought it was on my end, and
Nah, it was
I
me.
jumped out.
My little
Uh,
microphone died.
okay, now I'm back in the episode, and I'm scrolling through.
What
Okay,
do you see? Tell us the
um,
moment of truth.
okay, wait a minute. Let me go. Oh, okay, wait a minute. This is. Let me see. Let me get to. Okay, wait a minute. They at the bar. Wait a minute. Yeah, it wasn't no 4710. I don't know what RC it was looking at.
Well, look, keep looking. Hey, did you look past that?
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, because I went all the way back to when they.
So you
Uh,
saying that
he
Mara
never
might be working with the working Lulu? You Lulu with wait, hold up.
4708. Okay, all right, RC. I'm look right now. I'm scrolling. Wait a minute.
He
Let
said
me go.
4708. Tell me what you
Okay,
see. Tell me what you see.
okay. I'm scrolling through. Wait a minute. I ain't trying. Okay, that right there. They at the club. That's when they was flirting. Okay, okay. There goes Unique talking to Damon. Okay, and then they come out the bar. She got knocked down on the ground. Okay, we're going past that part. Boom, boom, boom. Go Imani. Okay, hold up. They go with ET and Stefano and them talking, blah, blah, blah. Okay, okay. We almost, okay, he go to shootout. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Imani, okay, we go
How you
Imani
think
and,
Lulu is police, Frederick?
nah, I don't believe that. Come
Lulu
on
ain't no
now.
police. I don't think
Yeah,
he would do that to his family.
okay, yeah. Nah, No, where y'all getting that from? He was making that,
Look for the red.
okay. Okay, so Marvin got came home. He saw Juke's face was messed up. Okay, so that's we almost here. 40. Okay, I'm at 40. Okay, wait. It's toward the end. I'm almost there, RC. Just bear with me. I don't want to go too fast and then I pass. So I'm just going through the scene. I'm scrolling. Wait a minute, damn remote. I think I need some batteries, my 42, 4. Okay, and RC said 47, right?
08, 4708.
Okay, wait a minute. 44, 45. Okay, all right, let me stop right here. 45, 50. Okay, 4708. 4708, she's sitting there talking to the cops at her house of Rock. 4708 is when she's sitting there talking to the cops at her house. Oh, I'm at 46. Not mine. I'm sorry. Sorry, RC. 47, you said. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so the cops left her house 4702, 4703, oh 04. No, the next scene, right after the cops left, right after the cops left,
Are you talking about with Rock? She was talking to about the lawyers. She wasn't talking about that. She don't know about that happened yet. What happened
no, no,
with
no, no. I'm saying RC or somebody said that Mara gave Jukebox the address to um Aaron's house. She did not give her the address. I don't know how Jukebox got the address
Okay, so
because we
Juke.
didn't see it. Because right after the cops left Rock's house, she threw them out the house. The next thing
Okay,
we see is Jukebox and I'm watching it right now.
I'm
Jukebox
seeing too.
and
All she said that night when she got pushed to the ground was, "That's my husband." Juke said, "You married?" Then the whole push happened, and
right
he yanked that girl to the
and and
car.
and then okay after the next scene after right after Rock met with the two detectives. They
Mm-hmm.
soon as they left her house, the
Mm-hmm.
very next scene, Muchi, is which I'm looking at right now. They tussling, they all on the floor, going fighting. The next scene is when he goes to the house to her Aaron's apartment. So when did Jukebox get the address? How did she get the address? How would
That didn't
why would
happen.
it didn't happen? Yeah, it didn't happen. So it didn't happen. So yeah, unless y'all saw some other deleted scenes that I didn't see. A lot of
Yeah.
people, but it didn't happen. Um,
Well, I
so
gotta get ready to get out of
no.
here. Oh wait,
So
hold up.
say
Let me look at
Frederick is
this.
saying that Imani's an undercover. Okay, I don't know all. I don't know.
It's something about Imani. I feel it in my bones. She was put in place to milk Lulu for information. Lulu ain't in the business like that no more. So I don't think I'm Lulu's. I think he gonna be tight lipped like that. He ain't running his mouth like how he was when he was drinking. So I don't really see that happening right now. I do think that Imani is there, but the owner put him. I can't think of his name right now. The
Okay, look at what RC said. 9:39 p.m. comment.
Hey Tamika.
Hey y'all.
I
Marvin
didn't
asked
see. Did you see
Jukebox in
a
the car. Is
conversation
that
with?
it? And Jukebox said, "Yeah, that's it. Third floor." I'm looking at I'm looking at my stars too. I'm looking at my TV. Look, RC, I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just because we all on the same page. We all friends. I'm saying what I'm saying is I'm looking just like you looking at your stars. I'm looking at my stars at my TV as I'm talking to y'all on my phone. She said third floor. She didn't say where did we see that she gave her the address. Where did we see it? We
Yeah,
didn't
they
see that
never
scene.
showed her giving her the address, but I
Thank you.
remember her saying,
Mhm.
yeah, that's what Mara told me. I don't know at what point she says it, but I remember her
She no,
saying that.
she did say it. She said it in the car.
Yeah.
They pulled up in the car in the Lexus, and
Mm-hmm.
she said third floor. But
Okay, so she ain't said that was before he gave her the before she told him to leave the hammer in the car.
Yeah, I think
yes,
so. Mm-hmm.
Lou,
what RC and them is saying, unless I'm misunderstanding. So that they saying, oh, Mara gave her the address. Where do we see that at? We didn't see that. We don't know that. We don't know anything about that.
okay,
No,
See,
we
if
so
never
this is my
saw
thing
it.
is
She
y'all, if
just
we
said it.
don't see it, it didn't happen.
that's how
So
I feel.
yeah, because y'all
Y'all
people
be
don't making up
y'all be
stuff.
hearing conversations that never happened and
Yeah,
saying
y'all.
it happened off screen.
Yeah, right. Like David talking to his dead mother. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so his name is Lowell Gelford. That's the owner of the record
yeah,
label.
yeah,
Okay,
Llewell,
well
yeah.
I think he put Amani there in place to make sure things get in line, but I think he's still gonna jerk Lulu. It might
He
go left
is.
because he
Oh
really
yeah.
don't like messing with B Rella.
No, things will go wrong with this whole um record thing. Trust watch. Just wait and see. It's gonna go wrong. You think it's gonna be a happy ending for Lulu with this record business thing? You
No,
know it's not. Come on.
it's never a happy ending with Power.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've been said that it ain't no happy endings. Hmm.
No, no,
Oh
no.
yeah, Marvin DNA is all over that apartment.
Yeah,
Hmm.
All
we talked about
on
that. Then we
on
talked about
Aaron
that at the first watch.
in the on the knife that so Aaron. Oh yeah, the knife that Aaron had. Yeah, when he slashed him. Yeah.
Look,
Hmm.
look. What's up, Golden Girls? Thank you for being a friend.
Hey, Suburban. You behaving yourself, Suburban.
What's up, Suburbia?
Okay,
Yeah.
serious question. Do we really want to see Rock and Kanan battle next season? Hell no. I don't
No,
want to see that either.
I want to see them come together. One thing we are all tired of is the parents and the children fighting with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so don't forget Aaron grabbed Marvin's wound. So we might look. So who they coming for? They coming. They gonna be coming after Marvin. Do y'all think they gonna be on the run now? Because there's so many people coming after
Well,
them in New
wait a
York.
minute. Well, wait a minute. But
Cause
y'all
they
saying
hot.
but okay, y'all all saying the DNA, which y'all not wrong. But remember, this was early '90s. This is even before the OJ case.
Yeah, I
They
think
ain't do
this
no
is when
DNA
they.
stuff back
I
then.
think this is when they starting it up, Inga. I don't know. And that knife got his DNA on it, and the guy grabbed him. But it's a possibility. I'm just saying, or somebody saw something. But a lot of times in the hood, people ain't gonna talk about what they saw anyway.
Oh yeah, definitely. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, remember the man who lived across the hall from Freddie? He ain't say nothing. He locked his door, and
And
went on
shut his mouth.
and shut his
Okay.
Right.
mouth. Yeah. So,
Hmm.
um,
But
Okay.
yeah,
mm,
Marvin got too much stuff coming at him. So either way,
either way, something's gonna happen. Either way. It's going to happen. It's going to happen with and it might not, even if he don't get unalived, he gonna go to prison. That's what I think with Marvin.
Okay.
I don't want it to happen, y'all. I don't think none of us want it to happen, but it's inevitable that it will happen.
True, true, true. So,
Hmm.
okay, so this is the last one I'm gonna take because my battery is at 9%. If
Okay.
Rock did something to Famous, if Rock paid Crystal to leave town, and Kanan finds out, that boy will flip.
Mm.
Rock
Yeah.
messed up all last season. No, she ain't mess up all last season. She was cleaning up they messes all season. Stop saying
Mhm.
she messed up because she be getting things in line and then they be going back and throwing a monkey wrench in her program, yo.
That's what. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say
Even
that.
if you go back to the early season when they was at the Baisley Projects, they messed up her plan. She had
Mm-hmm,
a good
mm-hmm.
thing going on with the you know, the taking out. Remember, she was changing the kitchen so that they can have the drugs go down in the oven and all that on to the next floors. On they messed up her plan. She had a whole thing going on with that.
This is true.
She had New Jersey and all that shit. She always cleaned up everybody's messes. It's either Marvin, Lulu, or Little Canaan, right? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she's mess. She's
Yeah.
cleaning up their mess. So
Yeah, she been cleaning up they mess this whole season. He went and
hmm
hooked up with Crazy Ronnie. And
right.
that and then that was going sideways. Then
Hmm.
Ronnie actually came at her and powed up her car. So like I don't see her that she messed
Hmm.
this up. Okay, this is the first time Rock gonna deal with a lot of adversity. She have to figure it all out. She's always cleaning up the mess, but this is a challenge. I agree with you, Gemini Don. How you doing, brother?
Hey, Gemini.
Okay, Muchi, nah, Rock planted the gun on Kanan that took out his supplier and took out Howard. Now she feeling it.
Howard
Okay, no,
had to go.
That
well,
wasn't
wait a
the
minute.
same pow. That was just she
Oh,
just that
I,
wasn't the
agree- I
same thing.
I agree with Tamika. I was just gonna say the same thing. We're on the same page. Howard had to go. Much as I like Omar Epps, and I wanted to see him on there longer.
He
But as
had to go
far as
because he was trying to
but the
take out the
character had to go. Yeah, he was
yeah he
messing up. Yeah,
he had to go because he was taking out he was going he was trying to put Marvin like
right.
like I could say me, I could say you, I could say Kanan. So Marvin gonna have to take the fall for
Let's
this.
try to get Marvin take the fall for everything. But
Yup.
he would have gotten life in prison, probably death row or something. He would have had everything. You know what I'm saying? So especially he was trying to put everything on Marvin. So she wasn't gonna have that. He knew too much too. He
And
knew too much, so she had to get rid of him. And as far as the everything she did, look, no one's saying that she didn't make some mistakes. Even Ghost made mistakes along the way. That's part of the game. Franklin made mistakes, and Snowfall. That's part of the game. You're gonna make mistakes. She's not perfect, but she cleaned up a lot of their messes.
true. And you know what else? It's part of the game. In chess, you gonna lose some men. You gonna lose some pieces. Gemini
Hmm.
Don, you are right. Perfect. People forget the feds were watching Kanan's block, and Rock noticed that. Remember when she turned that white Range Rover around because
But
she seen the popo there?
that white
She saw the
van that was sitting
surveillance
out there,
van.
right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Will Stefano, Snaps, and Pops meet their end at the season? I think Rock is going to do something which they end up going to jail.
I think they might go to jail. I don't think they're gonna
I don't think
unalive.
she's going to take them out because she can't do it. She don't have enough manpower.
She don't, and I don't
I
think they're gonna take out Wendell Pierce, his character. Like I don't think the actors be taken out like that. I don't for some reason I don't think so. I
I think
think
they going to jail.
jail. Yeah. I think jail. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
At Gemini Don, no doubt. And Stefano might not want to deal with the drama knowing that the feds are watching. That's why he got Marvin doing his dirty work. But
Exactly.
okay, so I'm gonna ask y'all this question. You got Marvin going to Stefano.
Mm-hmm.
You got Rock having conversations with Stefano. Both of them been seen there. Do y'all think? Put a hammer up if y'all think Kanan was seen going speaking with Stefano, or do you think Stefano had it under control because he switched spots because the other spot was too hot?
That don't mean anything because you switch spots. We saw that on Sopranos. They would switch up spots, and they still knew about all the spots that Tony Soprano would be at. So
Mm-hmm.
that
Oh
don't
yeah.
mean anything. We saw that with John Gotti. If we go his story, he
All
was
right.
switching up spots, and they still, So
Okay, I'm gonna read these last two questions, these
yeah,
last
go
two
ahead for your
comments,
thing, Doc.
because my thing is on 7%, y'all. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna read these last two comments. The last three comments. Snaps and Pops or Stefano got police on payroll. Well, Snaps and Pops got the police on payroll, and so do Rock. And that don't
Mm-hmm.
matter. If the
Mm-hmm.
feds is coming, they coming. No matter who you got on payroll.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Marvin will get arrested and possibly take out by order of Stefano for thinking he might snitch and possibly early Tyler because of early Tyler.
Oh yeah,
Well,
definitely.
ET
Wait a minute.
is
Wait,
going too.
Marvin would get arrested and possibly taken down. Oh yeah. I agree with that.
And
Yeah,
I agree with you.
early Tyler gone. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going. Do y'all think he going this episode? You think, or that's it?
At least this is 5 we coming up, right? At least 5, 6.
Okay, my
At least 5,
battery's
6.
at 7%, y'all. Marvin is doing too damn much. Marvin is not a leader of men. He's a soldier. He needs to stay behind Rob. Yes, I can't plug it in because my mic is plugged into the thing.
My mic sounds nice,
Yeah,
Tech.
so I
Right.
gotta, I gotta,
Yeah.
either I gotta. Oh, you know what I could do? I don't gotta leave. Hold on 1 second.
I'm on my phone.
I'm on my phone, but I got my laptop. But if I go on this, it's gonna echo. But you know what? Let me see. Let me see how if I could do it.
Lou will go back to his old cold self after hearing about famous or possibly unalive and be real and elder. Oh, yeah, I can see that happening. Stephen Harris. I
So
see that happening.
ooh, hold on, I'm trying to get out.
Yeah, you gotta get out of the
So
other one.
y'all saw that picture of Kanan looking at the tape, and he looked disgusted. What y'all think that is?
I think he's gone. I think he found out something. I'm gonna go back
Mm-hmm.
to it. Let me go to that picture because you could see tears in his eyes. And remember, there was a picture in the trailer that showed him crying too.
Yes.
And we
Mm-hmm.
was
But
all
wait a minute, but
thinking
y'all
that was
don't think
his
that's
mother.
y'all don't think that's for grandma?
I think it's grandma, but I think now he gonna find out about famous. What's on that tape? What y'all think's on
Yeah.
that tape?
Yeah, and then since they doing a flashback and all of that, I'm assuming they're gonna give an answer about famous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that could be them. That could be for him for the grandma. But right, if he found out about Fame, he definitely gonna be upset.
True. Okay, I could plug in my tablet now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this story is going real good. I like the pacing of it. I'm very satisfied.
I am too.
I don't care what other people
Everybody's not
say.
satisfied with the pacing in the
Well,
beginning.
that's their problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's their problem. So they can go watch something else. So and the thing is, they'll complain, but then they still watching it. So obviously they just troll. Because if you ain't like it, you stop
Well, that's
watching.
what happens. People watch, but they still complain.
Oh yeah. Oh well, something. You right, Tamika, because I do it with the shy. I be complaining and still watch the shit and laugh and everything. So you right.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, he said
sometimes
I
like hate
enjoyed every
watching.
episode this season.
Me too. Yeah, sometimes I try not to really hate watch if if it's something I just don't like. If I can't stand it, I just won't watch it. You know, because I ain't got time to be wasting my time if I don't like something too much.
Hmm. Yeah,
And
I
actually,
like
I
it
like the
though.
show. I just wanted to be better.
Yeah. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
can
hear
hear
you
you.
loud and
Okay.
clear. Yeah,
All right. I had to plug in my charger.
yeah, you good. Um, no, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
I don't
Um,
think it was unique. Unique was rolling down the damn hill and getting his brain smashed in and put back together.
Okay. Gemini Don said, I get the feeling Marvin took out Famous, and we talked about that last
Okay,
week.
okay. Let me ask this Gemini Dawn or anybody want to. Why y'all got that feeling? Like what's the clues that I'm missing? Why y'all got that feeling?
I got the feeling from when I saw them in the car. Remember when they was in the car and
Right. But he was just saying that
when he was picking
that
when he picked up Lulu from the
right.
rehab, and if
Okay.
Lulu said, "I don't," Famous is not a snitch. I
Mm-hmm.
think that the look on Marvin's face is like, damn, it's too late
A
now.
lot of
Like
people
it
been
was like one of
saying
those
that.
looks.
I don't
Okay,
feel that way, but y'all
I
might
don't
be
feel
right.
that way. Yeah, I don't feel that way either. That's why I'm asking, what am I missing? Because I don't feel that way. I didn't even. I saw everything y'all
I
saw,
felt that way the
and I
first time
watched
I
it
watched
multiple
it, though.
times.
I felt that way the first time I
Yeah, I
watched
remember
it.
you saying that.
But the
Yeah.
second time I felt like maybe I'm wrong. So that's why it's like a either or. Okay, I'm gonna finish reading his comment. Yet I wonder what a possibility Unique took him out. Someone mentioned what if in a flashback Ronnie took him out. Yeah, because
Yeah,
that
I've
could have
heard that
happened
too.
too.
Yeah,
Because
Demarcus
remember,
said that.
we remember he kicked him out of the apartment
Mm-hmm.
the first time.
Yeah.
And then Kanan put him out.
Yeah.
Ronnie, you think Ronnie took him out? Guess what? We'll find out what happened. We will.
Yeah, they're gonna do a flashback. Yeah, they're gonna do a flashback, so we'll find out. Um, I mean, it's now I can see Ronnie. I don't see why Marvin doing it. Not that
Okay.
Marvin wouldn't do it. I'm saying I don't. I just don't got the feeling yet that he did it. But I
Okay. So what
definitely could
about
be
this
wrong.
scenario? Imagine if Malcolm Howard smoked Famous because Famous put two and two together and realized that Howard was Kanan's father. What if Ronnie smoked Famous? It could be anybody, y'all. Do
Wait a
y'all
minute.
think we gonna see? Do you think we gonna see that happen? And we find out that it was either Ronnie or Detective Howard. Hey, Karima.
Hey, Karima. But okay, now I'm gonna ask the questions about Howard. When did it happen? What's the timeline? Because Howard was Howard was all that happened within the 3 month timeline. I mean,
Yeah, we definitely gonna know before the end of the season.
Look, I gotta take this one. Look, I don't see that happening, Frederick, because Kanan was so mad about D Wiz, she would never step to him for that. Because the relationship would be even worse than what it already is.
hmm.
Yeah, and he haven't even been messing with her. So when is he gonna listen to her for her telling him to do that?
I like this theory, but I don't.
Wait a
They're
minute. Let
not
me.
even on speaking terms like that, and she don't have him. She basically
Mm,
she told him to take out the cop, but she never told
I'll talk to
him
Kanan
her
to get.
told Kanan that the
Nah,
cop
they
was
wasn't
her.
even talking. Now,
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's a
he
good
knew too
theory.
much.
It's a good theory, Frederick, but I don't agree.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Hey, Audie.
Hey, Auntie, Auntie.
Hey, RD.
All right, so I'm gonna get up out of here. We're gonna get up out of here because I want to watch Daredevil, y'all.
Yeah, I gotta watch that too.
We had like 111 people. Now went to 109. But if you didn't hit the like button, hit that like button, y'all. And please subscribe to the channel if it is your first time here. I want to thank you all for coming out. Thank you ladies for coming in the clutch and joining me because I still did want to talk. So thanks a lot ladies.
Oh,
Um
anytime.
I want to thank y'all all for coming through. And hold up, look, this is the last one, Dale. Sean could be Breeze, D Wiz Bro, and Jarita Tasha Smith's son. She plotted with Kanan to take him out. I don't know. Just that sound crazy.
Okay, well, I got a last question to ask anybody. Those pictures is going around of season 5, and we see Marvin. Are those flashbacks? Probably.
Probably so.
That's what I'm wondering.
What pictures of Marvin?
Oh, I'll show them to you. There's some pictures
All right,
going
look,
around.
you ain't
Mm.
you look you got them in your can you share your screen?
Oh no, I mean I'm on my phone anyway, so.
All right, so send them
Yeah,
pictures to me, and I might talk to y'all about it. I might come back a little later, or sometime later to talk about it. Hopefully before the episode airs. All right, y'all.
mm.
All right,
All
so
right, y'all.
like I said, thank you guys for coming out, and we are out of here.
Bye, Gemini Dawn.
Later.
Later.
Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl.